Welcome to Westerosi Fight Club. My name is Burton and I'll be your host for this Versus series. We're going to take two beloved characters from the world of Ice and Fire and we're going to pit them against each other. So here's today's pick. We've got Rhaegar Targaryen versus Eddard Stark. This is going to be a 3 rounds contest. Round number 1 is Upbringing, round number 2 is Weapons, round number 3 is History of the character. Without further ado, we're going to go over to round number 1. Round number 1 is Upbringing. Okay, Rhaegar Targaryen, he was the firstborn son to Aerys II and Rhaegar Targaryen. His place of birth isn't exactly confirmed, and it's a small matter of confusion among some people, due to quotes such as this. Rhaegar was born into grief. Viserys spoke of Rhaegar's birth only once. Perhaps the tale saddened him too much. It was the shadow of Summerhall that haunted him, was it not? We know he was born on the day that Summerhall burned, with King Aegon V and his heir Duncan the Small. His namesake, Duncan the Tall, Lord Commander of the Kingsguard, he also died on that day. They were trying to hatch dragons and the attempt took their lives. Later in life, Rhaegar was said to camp in the ruins of Summerhall. He would play his harp and he would sing. Rhaegar was most likely born in the Red Keep of King's Landing or on the island of Dragonstone. As a child, it was noted that he was bookish and shy and was much more in love with his harp than any weapon. Things were soon to change for Rhaegar when he found a scroll in which a prophecy was kept. The prince that was promised is a prophesied leader or saviour who comes to deliver the world from darkness. Rhaegar's response was life-changing. He approached Willem Darry, the master of arms, and said, "I will require a sword and armour. It appears I must be a warrior." Later, Rhaegar would claim his son Aegon is such a prince. Born in Winterfell, he was the middle son to Rhaegar Stark, Lord Paramount of the North. Eddard Stark was sent to foster at the Eyrie under the watchful eye of Jon Arryn. There he met a young man by the name of Robert Baratheon, and the two became fast friends. At the age of 18, Ned, as he was now affectionately known, attended the tourney at Harrenhal. There he met a small man by the name of Howland Reed. These two became lifelong friends. Shy and hidden under his brash brother's shadow, Ned became enamoured with Ashara Dayne. But it took his older brother Brandon to ask her to dance with Ned. At the same tourney, Rhaegar Targaryen was victorious and passed over his own wife Elia Martell and crowned Lyanna Stark, Ned's sister, the Queen of Love and Beauty. That was the moment when all the smiles died. A short time later, Aerys Targaryen, now known as the Mad King, killed Ned's father and his brother. Round 2. Weapons. Little is known about the blade that Rhaegar wore. It was nameless and by all accounts suggests it was not made of Valyrian steel, as we know that Blackfyre was taken to Essos by Bittersteel and Darksister was with Bloodraven when he was sent to the Wall. Ned, on the other hand, wielded the two-handed greatsword of the Stark family, known as Ice, forged hundreds of years ago in Valyria. The blade was Valyrian steel, spell-forged and dark as smoke. Nothing held an edge like Valyrian steel. Round 3 is History. Rhaegar, he died on the Trident. His ruby-encrusted chestplate was crushed by Robert Baratheon's warhammer. The Ruby Forge was named for that reason soon after. Many years later, a different king would order the execution of Eddard Stark. Sir Ilyn Payne did so with Ned's own sword Ice. It would seem that both men had a weakness for two-handed weapons. If both men would have lived to fight each other, who would have been victorious? Rhaegar was certainly the more learned and had proven his prowess at tourneys, defeating Barristan Selmy, Yohn Royce Arthur Dayne, and even Ned's own brother Brandon. Now Ned didn't fight in tourneys. It was said he would prefer not to show the other man what he could do with a blade. That didn't mean the blade was blood free. He would use it to execute deserters and criminals on his own land. At the Tower of Joy, Ned and his companions battled Sir Arthur Dayne, Oswald Went, and Gerald Hightower. It is not known who killed who, but Ned states that Howland Reed saved his life that day from Sir Arthur Dayne. In the end, Rhaegar Targaryen won his tourneys and lost his wars. Robert Baratheon was quoted as saying that Ned won the war, not him. So after this 3 rounds, I'm declaring the winner, Ned Stark. Do you agree with this outcome? If not, leave a comment. If you do, give me a thumbs up. Any suggestions going forward, you guys let me know, and maybe we'll do another one of these soon. Thanks for watching.